Right, today what's behind me is my Scott Genius 700 tuned, and it's a pro bike, and I'm going to give you the whole rundown of how I set up my Scott. Right, I always like to start off with the heart of a bike, and this is the frame. This is a full carbon bike, front and rear. Even this little linkage right here is full carbon. It looks cool in the sun if it was shining. I love the orange paint. I love the details. It's brilliant. But a little bit of insight into this frame is 150 mil of travel. On the rear is a Fox Nude DPS, and I've got it running a little bit slow and rebound just for those jumps out there that I don't want to be pinging about and all that. I'm running 1 volume spacer. It's quite stiff and hard, but there's a cool thing about this bike which I'll come back to you about. It's this twin lock up the top. Right, the most unique thing about this bike for me, which I still need to test, is that you can switch out these 27.5 plus size wheels and tires for 29. And the way you do that is you just switch this little link right here, and it gives you enough space for those big wheels, the 29er, which I'm definitely going to have to test. Right, moving on to the drivetrain, where I get all that power down to that rear wheel, is this is a Sram X01 full carbon cranks, 175 mil in length, and on the end to keep my feet on are these cool stamp pedals. They're the Crank Brothers in black. They're the small platform because I got small feet. I don't really want a big platform for my feet to float about on. To the rear, what changes all those gears is the Sram X01 derailleur, and then I've got so much gearing right here. It's a 1x12. It ranges from 10 tooth all the way to 50, which when you get into this top gear right here, you can climb up anything. I love this setup, it's brilliant. All right, moving on to the wheel build of this bike. It's exactly the same up front. It's a DT Swiss wheel build, so it's got a DT Swiss hub, but these are the M1825 rims, and what I love about it is they've matched the details on the rim with the frame. Super cool, I like it. It's unique, it's just smart. Right, what gives me all that grip out there on the trail are these brand new redesigned DeBarron tires from Continental, and what they've done, this is a 2.6 inch wide tire, so it's a plus size, but what they've done is they've redesigned the ply within the sidewall of these tires to give it extra strength, redesigned the knob pattern on it as well to give you a bit more grip out there. And what this does is you can run these tires at a low pressure, especially with that new redesigned tire wall. You can run these at low pressure and get a lot of grip out there on the trail. For me, at the moment, I'm running tubes. I've got 30 psi in there. The nature of the place I'm riding is super rocky, but I will be going to like tubeless for sure in the future, but I've not yet got round to it. Right up front, what gives me all that nice suspension work is this Fox 36. It's 150 mil of travel. PSI in there, I've got 90 PSI, and I've got the rebound slowed 6 or 7 clicks from closed. So it's a little bit slow, much like the rear. I don't want a real pogy front end. Wheel build like the rear, it's the DT Swiss M1825 DeBarron, but the braking power on this bike is pretty good. It's the SRAM Guide RSC. It's 4-pot, super aggressive, but then I've got 180 mil rotors front and rear. But up front, I would like to run a 203 rotor, quite a big rotor, especially for all those big descents and those high speeds. Gives me a little bit more braking power. Right, a little unique thing I'm going to point out is this new Syncros, new designed mudguard that specifically bolts to these forks right on the crown there, and it covers up all those horrible little holes, especially when you get mud in the back of your forks. They all get stuck in your crown and super annoying to get it all clean. Well, this covers all of that up, and it's a mudguard as well, and it's pretty cool and unique. I like it. Right, moving up to the cockpit where I keep this beautiful beast in control out there on the trail. It's pretty unique, I'm not gonna lie. I quite like it, it's pretty cool. And you're probably wondering, where the hell is your stem? Well, it is there. This is the brand new Syncros Hixon IC SL handlebar, full carbon, pretty cool. It doesn't look like there's 50 mil there, but because of the nature of the bar, how it swings out and comes back like a big moustache, it does work out, and it is a pretty cool bar, especially when you're riding it and you look down, you're like, well, that's super futuristic, I like it. When my hands grip the bars are these Ergon GD1s. I went for the orange, obviously, to match my bike. It looks cool, and it's no brainer, right? And then you got my SRAM Guide RSC brake levers, pretty cool, all integrated. And then you got my nice SRAM Eagle technology shifter there. It's got a cool little eagle on my little thumb there. and then this bit here. All right, you're probably wondering what this is all about. So what the system does, when you click it to 110, it kind of does something to the dampening, it kind of makes it a little bit stiffer. It shortens the travel of the shock, obviously, so you don't go through the whole shock when you're doing all those climbs. And it's cool. I like this system. I do it on the move. When I get to a certain section of trail where it goes from a little bit smooth to super rocky, I can just flick it from 110 to 150 and it goes super plush and it works really well. But what I've done is that I've kept the twin lock system from last year's model. So I had the grey Genius. So what I've done, I took that off and I put it on this bike. It works exactly the same way, but I just like having the lever for the Crank Brothers dropper there instead of up here on their system. That's why. And it works perfect, and it goes perfect with my grip as well. Right, there's a few things I haven't mentioned. That's my saddle. This is the Ergon SMR3S. It's a carbon composite saddle, super lightweight, it's comfortable. And then I've got a Topeak bottle cage, and I'm running the GMBN Camelbak Podium bottle. This is the big bottle, full of water, especially for the hot days out here in Spain. I want to have a lot of liquid, so I've got the big bad boy there. So there you go, there's my Scott Genius 700 tuned pro bike check. There's a few things I'm going to be changing. I'm going to go tubeless. I'm going to change out that 180mm rotor to a 203 rotor because I just like a little bit more braking power down there on the front. But if you want to know anything else about my bike that I haven't mentioned, please let me know in the comments down below. Just say, Blake, can you tell me about this or this or this? But if you want to see another video and do a comparison of the old Genius, I did a pro bike on that, just click over there. And if you want to know what this lockout system is all about, where I talk about it and Neil talks about his and Dottie does a talk on his one, click just down there. And don't forget, if you love my bike, definitely give it a thumbs up like, and I'll see you at the next one.